The wind and the pitch. That misses, and away we go here in Oakland. And now 2-0.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
That's off the mark, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off. For Freeman, Singy, all the hardware, the multiple All-Stars, an MVP. He's won Silver Sluggers, a Gold Glove, and then finally in 2021, a World Series championship with the Braves. Strike two.
And I'd say that 2021 World Series trophy bigger than all the rest, as he was the heart and soul of that Atlanta Braves ball club.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Popped in the air, left field. Brown makes the grab on the run.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball one. At the belt and fires. Just missed.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Stripling over to first. Kim back on a dive. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Kyle Tucker. First offering, and it just misses. Kim on second. Betts on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they strand a pair. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for Oakland, Darryl Hernandez. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Oakland's DH, Zach Geloff. Now move to first. Hernandez back in on a dive. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1. Swing and a base hit. Hernandez round second on his way to third. Kim with a relay home, but it's offline, and it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And fouled off. You'll one. Good eye right there. No outs. Runner on second. The 1-2. And another ball.
It's a good take.
Next off. Got him. One down.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-1. One out and a runner at second. Here's the 2-2. And now it's filled up.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now it's J.D. Davis. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And there's the strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Ryan Noodles in the on-deck circle for the A's. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. First pitch just misses. And the righty deals. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
He goes down looking. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. That one missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. That misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch just misses. Counts full, 3-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now, Jack Sawinski. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And If he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, but it's put in play. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. 1 left for L.A. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Noodles. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And the right-hander deals. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The catcher.
1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Soderstrom. That's in for a strike. Check on the runner. Butler dives back in safely. Butler leads off first with 1 away. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
So here's Brown at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in the dirt. Miller maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
The wind to kick the pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2-2 on the way. And there's a ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now here is Darryl Hernandez. Kicks and fires. On the ground. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Oakland, and stepping in is the speedy Kim. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Line drive, and no one can get there. It falls in. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. One of the things you may notice with Freddie Freeman, he always wears long sleeves. And you go back and remember his mom, Rosemary, she died of melanoma, skin cancer, back in 2000. And that's one of the ways that Freddie honors her every game. Left-hand batter waits. And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches. Hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Two down, nobody on. And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now the count filled up 3-2. Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. On the ground to third. To first, and he beats it.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good eye there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. A soaring shot to center, and they're chipping away. It's 3-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Tucker. First pitch, and he just misses. Tucker, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old. And he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. The pitch.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Here's a 1-1. Fly ball to right. Rooker on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Zach Geloff. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. And ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Jeff McNeil stands in. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just
chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And a pitch. Into center. Tucker on the move. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they're up 3-2. And welcome back. Here comes Max Muncy. Stripling back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. Line drive, base hit right field.
Now batting, left fielder, Jack.
Now here is Jack Sawinski. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Upstairs. Pajes at first, 1 gone. And it's even up.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Into the outfield, base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And he deals. Next offering is outside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Kim up next for the Dodgers. (3-1) now. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Butler under it, makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Kim. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Here comes a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, J.D. Davis. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these A's doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Caught him looking for the K.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Next up for the A's, Ryan Noodles. That one ripped. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. The walk and a run scored his first time. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the A's 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in the East Bay. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's in there. Strike 1. And now the count is even. And the righty deals. That's in there. And that's strike 2. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Luis Medina up and loosening in the pen. Sears, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now it's Mookie Betts. Strike 1. Singy Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. Next pitch misses outside. 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. And that's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count even at 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
And it's 1-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And a 1-1. Good eye right there. And that one is inside. Left-hand hitter waits. There's the strike. And the pitch. Smash to the left side. Score at 5-3 for the second out, with the third baseman shifted over there.
The shortstop.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in for Oakland, Darryl Hernandez. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one lifted in the air, center field. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. And 1-2-3. Luis Medina will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off, Kyle Tucker. And that one wrapped foul. And the 0-1. Now 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Alexander getting ready to go. Leiter, the right-hander, also getting loose. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Max Muncy at the dish. This guy with light tower power. And that's in there for strike 1. Tucker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one is upstairs. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And it's filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Andy Pajes to bat next. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. That's in there. Swing, and he popped it up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
On to pitch now for Oakland, J.P. Sears. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now, Jack Sawinski. In the air, right field. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
The batter now will be Will Smith. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Noodles grabs it on the run. And now Kim. Off the plate inside. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a 3-0 finds his own. And he takes a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. Three-two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. Out towards right center field. Butler brings it in for the third out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Oakland's DH, Zach Geloff. First offering misses the mark. Geloff measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sawinski snags it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now Jeff McNeil in the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Liner caught at second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Now it's J.D. Davis. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ball to strike. That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Gratterall getting loose as well. Next pitch misses. 3-1. Ryan Noodles waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now it's going to be Ryan Noodles. Tapper back to the mound, tosses to first, and that is the inning. A's strand a couple. New inning getting started at the plate. Freddie Freeman. The pitch. Good eye right there.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Kicks and fires.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch just misses. So 2 balls and no strikes. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
On the corner for a strike, and now 3-1. And there's ball 4.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Mookie now. Sears keeping him close.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next one misses. 1-2 to count. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Brown ranging back, looking up, and it's off the wall. Hernandez with a relay throw. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Betts stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he deals. So now 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Way inside, gets out of the way. 1 away with a runner at third. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The pitch. That one just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Max Muncy in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And now it's Max Muncy. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Two outs. Check swing. He went. And the count even 1-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Muncy hits one in the air. Butler has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Run scoring triple here for the Dodgers. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Righty to the plate. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Left field. Sawinski coming in on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The catcher, Tyler.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. And that's outside. The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Next offering is fouled back. Not even close there. It's 2-2. Struck him out looking. Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. And the first offering is not close. That misses off the outside edge.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. Welcome back. And now Andy Pajes. Sears back to work. Outside corner. There's a strike. Right side, hard hit. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jack Sawinski getting ready to hit. There's a strike. And now the lefty.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And here it comes. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
Smith, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Here comes a pitch. And that's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one moves his feet. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Stepping in, Kim. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. There's the strike. Slider misses outside. That one fouled off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, and so the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hernandez in the box now, takes strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Swing and a ball popped up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And the batter now, Zach Geloff. And that's down and away. The 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First offering, and it just misses. And that one cutting but missing down low. Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes. Brent Rooker would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. The tying run at the plate. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Righty delivers. And strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Scott Alexander comes on now.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. First pitch, and he just misses. Alexander, a 6'2 southpaw, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. And a pitch. That's a little bit low. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
In for a strike, now 3-1. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Hard hit down the line and left. That one hops against the fence. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a strike on the outside edge. 0-1 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Goes to third for one.
The batter, the shortstop,
Here's Mookie Betts. First offering misses the mark. At the belt and fires. That one ripped but foul. Snap throw to first. Ohtani back in. The 1-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. This one in the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play and they don't get the out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So one out with two aboard. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. A towering home run, and they add on. It's 7-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mark Leiter Jr. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Strike one. The wind to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one missing low. The next offering misses. 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2 down. That's down and in. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one's gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And up next for first pitch, not close. Kicks and fires. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Zach Jackson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The pitch. In for a strike. Now 2-1. And now 2-2. Good eye right there. Three, 2 now. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with one gone. Jack Sawinski steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch just misses. And he deals. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Man at first. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right-hander kicks, deals. What a stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. So bottom of the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Brent Rooker. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side. Fair ball.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Rooker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. And he chases that one. 1 away. Ryan Noodles will hit next. Fouled off. He was late. And the righty deals. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Butler stands in now and watches strike 1. And the 0-1. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The pitch. Betts. And that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
8-3 the final in this one.